gentle with yourselves throughout your transformation processes. Truly, you are transforming to be more gentle, more loving, more of you. And so indeed, as you are gentle with yourself throughout your process, you are treating yourself as you would from this, as you may say, fully transformed place. Indeed, love yourself the way you plan to love yourself. Love yourself fully now. Treat yourself kindly. Embrace yourself. Say, you can do it to yourself, for you can. We say, you cannot give too much love to yourself. We say, indeed, the aspects that you may find displeasing about self-absorption from our perspective involve a level of non-acceptance. Some part of the self is not accepted and loved. And so you may love yourself as fully as you like, as fully as you desire other people to love themselves. Think of the little ones, the children on your planet and in your lives. Love yourself as you desire to see these little ones love themselves. We are satisfied with this segment. We thank you for receiving this light. We say we move now to the segment for clarifying or additional questions.
What is the connection and the process of deeper acceptance of oneself, and how is that connected to fulfilling our lives and our desires and bringing those to manifest?
We say it's the wow factor. You look within, you see some part of yourself that you like, or some part of yourself that you don't like. And you say, wow, this is me. Look at this. I am here. I am here. This is a part of me. What did it take for this to all come together? For this to all be in me now? What is valuable about this part? We say, indeed, we feel that the fun is falling in love with yourself. And this is the process as well. You look at yourself and you say, wow, I am lucky to be this guy. We say, where this plays into living the life that you want is, we say, there is no energy of holding back. When you love yourself, when you accept yourself, when you are wowed by yourself, indeed, you begin to feel things such as the world needs to meet this person. The world needs to feel what this individual has to share. This person is special, divine, loving, and beautiful. We say, indeed, when you want to share yourself and explore yourself, and when you recognize that you are more than worthy of this, we say there is very little to get in the way. How does this feel, and would you like to add anything?
I think that feels great. The resistance is within us, it seems like, and when we accept ourselves, we eliminate that resistance for the rest of the universe to pour in, I guess. That's how I've seen one part of it anyway.
Indeed.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome. We thank you for all that you are.
That's a great piece.
It helped me when you said something about loving yourself like you would want a child to love, because they love themselves, and you want them to be so happy, and they don't know to not be happy, you know?
It's their nature.
Yes, and so if you remember to think about remembering that, really got, resonated with me.
We thank you for resonating here.
So as we're all transitioning, what advice do you have for us in how to keep clear energy that's in a positive direction, even if we get bombarded from the outside, what seems like negative information? And is this time period, is there a significance to the lessons being offered? Can you help us to clarify this?
We say we return to this principle of loving yourself. We thank you for expressing this. We say, indeed, we feel it is indeed easier and more in alignment to love yourself, and in this way discover the path that feels very good to you. We say, when you are bombarded from the outside, we say, if you place too much attention on this dynamic, on this relationship, on this bombardment, we say we feel you may be ignoring yourself a little bit, yourself and all that you have within you to love. We say, if you are feeling bombarded, we suggest looking within, loving yourself, admiring yourself, what you are feeling, what this means to you, and indeed, in this way, exploring this path forward. We feel that bombardment is often the manifestation of, I am going in a direction that does not quite feel good, or I am moving with an energy that does not quite feel good, that does not quite feel me. I desire to adjust my path a little bit. I desire to come into clearer alignment with myself, for indeed this is what I want. I do not necessarily desire to struggle against the bombardment. I desire to be me. I desire to be me, and this bombardment I take as a signal that there is some part of myself that I am perhaps denying a little bit, perhaps not giving full attention and love to. And so I take this opportunity to shift. And this, indeed, we feel is the lesson here, if you desire to look at it in this way. The lesson here that many of you desire to shift. And here you are receiving big signals that you have this desire. We ask, how does this feel to you?
It feels good in the sense that I know I couldn't be stirred up by something unless it's in me. That there's a fear inside me if someone else can stir up fear in me. Is that correct?
We say, yes, we feel that this is correct.
And I think there's also this place of separation in my mind of I think this way and it's different from what most people would think. And I would respond totally differently than they would to certain things. And I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of judging going on right now, so I guess I need to look at judging myself. Like silly little things like whether to wear a mask or not to wear a mask. And just running into a lot of people going, yeah, you don't wear a mask, like they're doing something irresponsible because they didn't wear a mask. And, just that trying to find my place in the world, I think. My orientation is different to health than what I'm seeing reflected from the outside right now. So I guess I'm struggling with that. I want to be out in the world more. I really miss being with people, and I want to draw in people that, even if they don't agree with me, or just respect me. Someone has a different view of me and things. And I don't know. I guess I'm kind of playing that game of how much attention do you pay to the world when big things like this are happening? How much do you stay in your own little bubble of, because it's really easy for me if I'm by myself to have high vibration. And it's a challenge sometimes if I read news or, tap into
anything else.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if this is just a time to go within and strengthen that core of myself, or if it's time to get out more and be myself more in the world and practice that. Because that's definitely a place that doesn't feel comfortable.
We feel here that it is a combination, and indeed we say we appreciate all that you express. And here we say, when we say look within, we do not feel that this needs to be for a time period of 20 years alone on a mountain. Indeed, this is, we say you are looking within to inform your choices that you make without. You are loving yourself. You are in your bubble of love, loving every part of yourself, so that indeed you discover what you want to do and be in the world. You are finding you, and you are easy to find, and we say, then the world finds you. You do not need, from our perspective, to find your place in the world as much as you need to, and we rephrase this, for indeed we feel it is perhaps more helpful to find yourself, for indeed in this way your place in the world not only manifests, but becomes apparent, becomes clear to you. You say, well, I want to be here, so this is my place in the world. This is my place in the world. I claim this space. I claim this place. I am here and I love it. We say, indeed, in moments in which you are stirred up, in situations in which you are stirred up, we say, here, yes, you can address and feel the fear within you. You can, we say, you do not need to ignore this. We do offer a slightly different perspective in this place in which we say, you may also here identify, was I really doing what I wanted to do when I got stirred up? Was I really being me? Is this being stirred up? Is this a sign that I need to, indeed, we use this, we say, is this a sign that I need to do many years of self-work? Or is this a sign that I need to spend a few minutes clarifying with myself what I prefer, what I love, what I want to be, what I want to be doing? Indeed, perhaps this is just a signal that I am expressing to myself that I feel I am wasting my time in some way. And I feel that I am not getting fully out of this experience what I desire, that I desire something new, that I desire something that is more fully me. We say in many cases we feel that many of you already know what it is that you would prefer to be doing.
I have a question. I
Yeah.
don't know if I have it fully formed, but about the COVID. Is it just dangerous to people that fear it or are unhealthy physically? Or is it dangerous at all? What is it?
We say, indeed, danger from our perspective is danger. We say we do not feel the need to argue with a perception of danger. We feel that this indeed creates friction, creates more worry, and indeed the feeling of more danger here. We feel that we desire to ask, why does this question resonate with you? What indeed do you desire to get out of this question?
I guess I wanted clarity as far as I have a son who has compromised health and doesn't seem to be vibrating at a high level. So someone that has those issues, should they be wearing a mask and not going in public because he could catch it? Whereas I feel I have a pretty high immune system. I never catch the flu or anything else, so I kind of feel like I'm not going to get it. But I mean, are people like my son? I don't know. I guess I worry because he says that it's a hoax. Not a hoax, but he doesn't think it's that big of a deal. But there's part of him that has asthma and all this stuff, and I'm concerned for his health. And I'm just wondering if, I guess I'm asking something that I don't know, or in my own fear of my son getting sick, which isn't helping him at all, is it?
We say, perhaps not, but it is indeed connected with your caring and your love. And we say it is more than all right, as you can probably guess, to feel this love, to have this love. Indeed, of course, here we jump a little bit, for we recognize that you are speaking of worry and we are speaking of love, but indeed we feel that these things are connected. And so we jump to the deep part, wrapping others in love, wrapping yourself in love. Expressing your love to others. Perhaps it comes out as worry sometimes, but indeed we feel here what you may be craving is a closer connection, deeper love, a deeper sense of safety, security. We feel that these things are valuable. Indeed, we say to tell yourself, well, this is not a danger, not a threat, because it is simply a global illusion, something like this. This may not gel with what you feel, and so we feel it is more important to go with what you are feeling than to try to suppress anything that you are feeling. And indeed, in allowing yourself to feel and allowing yourself to feel more love, and indeed we feel more connection and perhaps even more communication, deeper, more authentic communication here. You may indeed find that some of the tension, the worry is relieved as you get closer to the core of it, and the core of it is love. So we say, this is what we are spinning out of this. We say, how does this feel to you?
It feels so much better. My head doesn't get it, but my heart is expanding. It feels good. So there you go. Thank you.
You are welcome. We thank you for feeling in your heart. And indeed, being open to love and peace.
So as mothers, I think we all have that protective feeling of our kids. And sometimes fear creeps in that, when there's something like going on. And I'm wondering, like, if we see them as whole, if we see their lungs as healthy, if we see their vibrant body, does that actually affect their health? Does that help?
We ask a question. Does it affect your health?
Definitely. Definitely.
Then we feel it is worthwhile. We say, indeed, the question, does this thing that feels good to me, that feels reassuring, that feels opening and expansive, does this do anything for other people? We say, here is the conflict. For as you are asking this, you are asking for separation. And we say, you have connection. You have connection within you. You have connection. We say, what you give to yourself that feels good and empowering and loving and expansive and wholesome, etc. All of this, we say, if it helps you, from our perspective, it is helping others. We say, to put it into very practical terms, let us look at the scenario in which you greet this person. We say, are they going to be helped more by the image of your face contorted in worry and fear, or are they going to relax themselves at seeing your inner peace and wholeness? Now, we of course are not saying that you need to hide anything that you are truly feeling for the sake of others. We do not recommend this. Indeed, we say, we desire for you to pursue, to engage in the activities that help you, that give you health, etc. And when it comes to these other people, these people that you love and feel protective of, we say, why do you want to protect them? Why do you want this? We say, indeed, of course, for their well-being, but indeed also here to be with them, be with them. And so we say, indeed, here, if you are feeling some worry about someone, and indeed you have fear here, we do suggest connection. Feel connection. Feel connection in whatever way you can. We say it is not going too far to call someone on the phone, to see someone in person, to enjoy this connection. You desire this connection and to see this thriving, and so we say, indeed, indeed. Connect, love, be with others, be with others. We feel that this often eases a lot of the stress and worry that can come from feeling that you must fix the world from a distance, that you must protect people from a distance, that you must love people from a distance because indeed they're not going to get it, or something like this. We say, this other person getting it is not really what we feel you are going for, what we feel you are wanting. You are wanting connection. You are wanting love and connection, togetherness, peace, joy. Ah, isn't that better?
Much better.
We thank you for allowing us to expand on this indeed long form.
Really helps clarify.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Welcome all.